What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Abe. This is EVE Online, and we're going to be talking about the Gnosis here. Now, I was looking for ratting fits. I couldn't really build one on my own that made a whole lot of sense for, I don't know, to me. I just ran out of fitting room, and look at these. 0.0 out of CPU. And so I grabbed 3 off of EVE Workbench and just shoved them over here. It looks like one of them was posted by... come on. Where does it say? Urstlog. And the second one by somebody named Eve Ganker. So, of course, you know, somebody to listen to. And the third one was by Captain Bloody Murder. You know, I don't make up the names, but that's where we're at. So, I figured we would just talk about them. One of them is, you know, labeled as Edencom Research Complex, and so that's what this build is targeted towards. This is an Armor Tech 2 build. And the third one is a hybrid, looks like Gauss, although if I'm looking, cruiser sized. Yeah, no, I guess that's right. Thought they were undersized for a moment. But anyway, yeah, let's just dig into it. We'll start at the top and work our way down. I'll post links to these 3 instead of the actual fits themselves. And you can go through and export them from EVE Workbench, or at very least just look at them there and try to build them in the client for yourself. But so starting from the top and the highs, mids, lows, and then rigs like we usually do, we've got 5 heavy missile launcher Tech 2s and an armor command burst, which is interesting. It looks like, you know, if we look at, let's grab the ship tree just for a moment. We'll look at the Minmatar Republic. No, I'm not super skilled. I really like the Hurricane. And it looks like battle cruisers in general, I'm just going to make a grand assumption here, can fit a command burst module. All of them, it looks like, except the Tornado. And I can only assume that other battle cruisers, yep, command burst, no command burst. So all the other factions, so it's not surprising. So it's interesting that they would add that. Let's add the... I'm assuming they put, yeah, rapid repair charge. Okay. So armor repair rate, 66.3. Okay. Let's add Inferno Fury. We don't have to pick which type of damage like we do on some of the Caldari ships. So again, my skills are not going to be indicative of what you're going to see here. So I apologize that we're going to be comparing numbers poorly, but take that into consideration. So those are the highs. Right now we're getting 336 DPS out of the heavy missile launchers. Looks like all they've got right now is light combat drones, and so we're already getting the damage from that, and we're only getting 126. So okay. Mids, Astro Inertial Compact Missile Guidance Computer. And that is giving us, let's see, missile velocity bonus and explosion radius bonus, flight time, all kinds of things. So, all right. It looks like they're really concerned with being cap stable. So we've got 3 cap recharger Tech 2s and a sensor booster. So that'll help with our targeting range. And it looks like our targeting range is out to 73 kilometers. Flight range on these is only 45. Maybe there's a script that they would prefer, missile range script, and now it's 49. So I don't know why we're using that, unless maybe we want to target things faster, which I guess is a good use. And then they've also got a compact afterburner, a Y-S8. In the lows, we've got an energized adaptive nanomembrane, and that's Tech 2. We've got a damage control Tech 2, 2 ballistic control systems, a medium armor repair Tech 2, which is where we're getting this and what this is helping, and then a second energized adaptive nanomembrane Tech 2. And then up in the rigs, there's 3 medium auxiliary nanopump 1s. So you've got an EHP of around 31k, almost 60% resists across the board, but only 335 DPS. So let's use that as a baseline. And that's the armor tech 2. All right, we'll load the next one. And again, this is going to let's move to the hybrid next, because I think that'll be a more apples to apples comparison in damage and EHP. So we've got antimatter. See, look at that, 588.6 DPS. And I would guess they've got medium. Yep, they've got medium drones in here, and they've also got some drone damage amplifiers. But let's start at the top, work our way down. I'm guessing these are Meta 4 rail or Gauss guns. Tech level 1, Meta level 4. There they are. All right. So these are rail guns, and so they're using the Meta level 4. They've got Caldari Navy Antimatter Charge M. They've got a drone link augmentor to extend their range of control on the drones to 60 kilometers. A 10 MN Afterburner Tech 2. 1 cap recharger instead of the 3 that we saw on the previous one. 2 adaptive invulnerability shield hardeners, and that's Tech 2. And then 2 Republic Fleet large shield extenders. And you can see on this fit as well, also very constrained on CPU. They've got a damage control 2, 3 drone damage amplifier 2s, and 2 magnetic field stabilizer 2s, which are boosting the damage of the railguns. Up in the rigs, they've got 3 core defense field extenders, all Tech 2, and this is increasing the drawback is increasing their own signature radius. So, okay, EHP 77k, which is like twice what the previous one was, and almost twice as much damage as well. Not quite, like 1.5 to 1.75 times. And a lot of that's coming from the drones. You'll see 320 DPS just from the drones, and only 270 coming from the railguns. So 18 to, let's just say, a third of 32 is like 10.6. So 28 to 30 kilometers is your sweet spot for these, plus, you know, the control range here. So they're up in the face of whatever they're dealing with, a little bit more so than the heavy missile launchers there. So those two would be two that I would compare. 64% resists across the board, and again, these are all things that you can adjust to the specific pirate that you're going up against. But yeah, so that's an interesting build. Again, I don't have hybrid turret skills, so what you're seeing is the unskilled results. I do have the skills for drones, though, so that's relatively accurate. And then this one, it looks like, is geared specifically towards running EdenCom research complexes. And they've got HAMs, heavy assault missiles, and those are all Tech 2s. We'll load them up with some ammo. We'll go down here. They've got Tech 2 medium drones and a salvager, which I guess is probably how they are harvesting stuff from the sites. In the mids, a Republic Fleet large cap battery, a peripheral compact target painter, and a missile guidance computer. Let's see, they've got a missile precision script. So, okay. They've got they've got a cap recharger 2 to go with their large cap battery. And then they have a warp disruptor and a stasis webifier. So they're planning on doing a little bit of PvP. I haven't researched these EdenCom complexes yet, so maybe that's a part of it. Or maybe you're in low sec when you have to do it. But let's see, medium armor repair, 92 hit points per second, 2 energized adaptive nanomembrane 2s, a reactive armor hardener, which is going to, isolate one of these resistances. So again, about 59 to 60%. Really very low EHP, but this is again against the EHP that the game calculates is across a uniform damage type. So if it was like going up against drones, then yeah, you just leave it like this and you'd end up with about 26,000 EHP. We have 1 ballistic control system and a second medium armor repair. So they've got their 2 armor repairs. They're really only still getting 92 hit points per second. I don't know that that's worth giving up a second one of these. Let's see what the DPS goes to. Well, before we get to it, they've got a nano pump 2 and a Tech 2 medium capacitor control circuit and a Tech 1 capacitor control circuit. So, all right. So, let's get rid of that. Let's add a second one of those. And now our DPS is, we can't fit it. See, this is my problem with the Gnosis, is I really struggle to come up with a fit that actually fits. So this is where I'm at. So you can put any gun type, you can put any missiles. They're good at drones. They've got bonuses for everything, really. So it's up to you to pick and choose. Some people put like rapid light missile launchers on these things, even though they don't get a bonus, because they want to be attacking frigates in the what are those Triglavian sites? I forget the name off the top of my head, but conduits, the emerging conduits. So, you know, fit the ship to what you're going to use it for, but be careful when you put the rigs in, because for the most part, you can't pull those out. So these are some Gnosis fits. I think you can swap out whatever weapon you have skills in. So for me, for example, I've got, I think I have gunnery skills. Let's see, I've got some missiles, but not into heavy. Medium projectile turret, almost to level 2. I still have 9 days, so not that almost, but looks like I've got larges. I'm up to Tech 2 and large autocannons and projectiles. So, yeah, so I would probably put medium. Let's try that. These are Tech 2 missile launchers. Let's see here. We will go with medium autocannon. We're just going to find it this way. 425 millimeter. Drop that on there. That still seems to fit. That's good. We'll go over here. Grab some. I know they recently boosted some of these Tech 2 ammo types, but just for the sake of comparison, let's grab some Republic Fleet phased. Let's see. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, we don't need to really get rid of anything, but so let's go with a mid. Let's go back over here. We'll put some gyros in there. And which one did we pick? The one with the really crap... Excuse me. I picked the one with the crappy DPS to tweak out here, so that's not great. Oh man. But tracking computers. There we go. All right, well, it does fit. Okay. Well, so we can maybe come down to this one and swap out those for gyros. Take it off of that. Put that on there. I have pretty good shield skills, and that's close to what I would be going for anyway. And where's that info? Again, I don't have quite the skills for Tech 2, but I've got a little bit better. So we've got medium drones. We'll put actual ammo in the guns because, you know, ammo helps. And now look at that. Look at that. 600 plus DPS. So I would guess that with appropriate skills, you can... I might almost trade that out for another gyro. If it'll fit. It will. Yeah, 608 still. See, I kind of personally, I prefer, I think I would like to rely less on drones and more on my own guns, just because drones can be taken out pretty easily. Anyway, food for thought. Here are some Gnosis fits. I didn't get any provided or suggested in the comments for last week, and that's fine. But if you have a fit that you think is better than up here, or that you just want to share, by all means, link one to me. lay it out if you want in the, just copy and paste it out of the fitting tool. Just go over here, copy to clipboard, and then you can paste it in the comment window. And other people, including myself, can just copy and paste out of there. And we can see what you're working with. So please share, and thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.